Too Much Advice, TMA. Do you have a crush? Maybe have questions about your better half's behavior. Maybe you feel a breakup coming on. Anything and everything about love and relationships come to you on Too Much Advice TMA every Friday. Here to help us is the handsome, down-to-earth love expert, Professor Love, Eddy.
Sorry. Hi.
I like seeing you 2 days in a row.
Yes, it was fun yesterday.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun yesterday.
It was a blast.
Yeah. We need to do that more often.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Now, you did think you shared a picture of Seoul Fashion Week last week, so how was it?
It was actually pretty nice. It's been like 6 months since I've done makeup and been to those kind of
Wait. It's been 6 months since you were a celebrity?
Yes. I am very different in real life, and when I go to these very special events, yes, I did makeup and people didn't recognize me. I was like, it's me. Why can't you recognize me? I'm not that different, but yeah.
No, you're not that different. Xana's saying, OMG, I'm late, but just in time for Professor Eddy. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, just in time for Professor Love. Eddy's in the studio. And when it comes to kind of going back to the picture, I love teasing you, and especially our Tuesday guest, Subin, also wanted to like share her opinion on your social media account about, how different you look. I think you look the same, for the record.
Well, that day I came in for radio, and then I left, and I went to the shop, did my hair, did the makeup. Even my hair Nuna, that always does my hair, she's been doing my hair for 4 years. Like, you should come often. I was like, why? It's like, you look very different today. I was like, what do you mean? It's like, I want your autograph. I was like, really?
You know what I'm going to do, actually? I think just to kind of have some fun today, I think I might just send a picture to our writer so that she can start posting on our social media account. Does everybody remember when Eddy had long hair?
We said we would not talk about this yesterday. We said it would be done. Why? No.
Our producer thinks you're very good looking, and if we start showing pictures of your long hair, she's going to love you even more.
I don't know.
Okay.
That was horrible.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
No, it's not. Okay, so we actually had some messages coming in. So, Eddy, could you actually read some of those for us? Because we didn't get a chance to actually read those last week.
Okay, so, on last week's messages, it was, early 30s, men will not ask me out first. Mm-hmm. And that's why we also got a message back from Michelle from the USA.
Okay.
Hi, DJ Isak and Eddy. Thank you so much for your great advice. It really opened my eyes. Eddy is a genius.
Oh, look at that.
Wait, pause. Eddy is a genius. Again, Eddy is a genius. He definitely earned the Professor Love title. Of course, I truly value Isak's advice as well. Keep up the great work, you too.
Okay.
Genius.
Okay. Now there's genius. Noble also said, K-Poppin does make me smile, especially when Eddy is in the studio and when you guys read my messages.
Thank you so much.
Anya is saying, yes, Eddy's long hair. Xana says, I have a photo of that. And Anya saying, me too, as a wallpaper. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start sharing these pictures on our YouTube live stream.
Go for it. I give up. Go for it.
I give up. Go for it. Go for it.
Yes. I'm not ashamed of my long hair.
I think you looked so handsome with your long hair, though.
I think it is half and half, though.
Okay, when it comes to, the fans?
Yes. Foreign fans, they like my hair longer.
Okay.
Domestic Korean fans, they like my hair shorter.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah, so after I debuted it, after I cut my hair off, I gained actually more fans.
Domestically?
Yes, and I was like, huh.
Interesting. I think it's because, for most of the people that are outside of Korea, we're used to kind of man buns.
Oh, yeah.
Like Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, a lot of these hotter, more older men have those, long hair man buns, and you were rocking it at a young age, and so it's just kind of like the hipster before the hipsters became hipsters.
Oh, thank you very much. My name is up there with Brad Pitt. Oh, thank you.
I knew he was going to be taking only that from that conversation. Okay, so one thing that we've started since you've become our Friday guest is we've been doing some of these tests.
Yes.
And we apparently have another one today.
Yes, we do.
So what are we doing?
This one is very similar to last week. It's much more easier.
Okay, so it's easier.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you want me to, should I start right now?
Yeah, so we are going to be acting this out.
Yes.
And I'm going to try to make it as Korean as possible because I think that's the kind of point of the text here.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to do that as possible. But what's the situation?
Okay, the situation is, a couple is walking in the park on a date.
Okay.
And there seems to be a lot of people since it's the weekend.
Okay. Now, the conversation starts with the girl, so I'm going to do it. And I'm going to actually try to make this as Korean as possible, so cringeworthy, feet, and everything's going to go away. So get ready for this. I don't even know if I can actually do this. Oppa! Okay.
Stop, wait. Stop. No.
Stop.
No.
Come on.
Pass the tag. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we'll try this again.
We'll try this again.
You're a professional. Be professional.
Professional. Oppa. Can you see that baby over there? Oh, isn't the baby so cute?
Oh, wow, it is really cute. Hey, were you that cute when you were young?
Yeah, I mean, of course I was. I was super pretty. What about you, honey?
Me, my parents couldn't turn on the lights because I was, more shinier than the light, more brighter. Mm-hmm.
How is it that you and I are so alike? Oppa. Oh my goodness. Did you see that girl? Isn't she so pretty?
No, stopping right there.
Okay, we're going to stop right there.
Yes, we need
Okay.
Let me come back to Earth. Okay, yes. Now. That Oppa is killing me still. Okay.
Oppa! This is how I felt last week.
I will fight you. I will fight you. No, but okay. Okay, after this, which answer is the right one that the man should say? And there are 5 answers, so you have to choose from these 5.
Okay, it's a multiple question, and I feel that... Okay, so the question was, Oppa, is she pretty? Isn't she pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yes.
So there's a right answer here, apparently.
Yes, there is.
Okay, so give us the 5 choices.
Okay, number 1 is, wow, she really is pretty.
Okay.
Number 2 is, nah, you're way more prettier.
Okay.
Number 3 is, who? Huh? Number 4 is, yeah, I see her. I think she's okay.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last one is, hey, you can tell she fixed her whole face. Wait, I think I'm getting better at voice acting.
Yeah, you are. I feel, you're getting better at this. You are getting better at this. Gabby was saying, Isak caught me off guard with that Oppa. Yep, I knew I would have done that. Sorry, guys. I do. Anya is saying, Oppa, 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 Oppa. On our message board.
Voice, yes.
Okay, so there is a right answer here, I'm assuming. So out of the 5, there is a right answer.
Yes, there is.
Okay, so the question was, the girl in the situation was just like, honey, isn't that girl pretty? And now the guy has to answer.
Yes.
I feel this is a trap, but obviously there is some type of answer here. So let's give them the choices again.
Okay, number 1 is, wow, she really is pretty.
Okay.
Number 2 is, nah, you're way more prettier.
Okay.
Number 3 is, huh? Who?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 is, yeah, I see. I think it's so-so, not bad. And number 5 is, you can tell she fixed her whole face.
Why do I have a feeling that this is a trap and there's no right answer?
No, but, for the past, couple of weeks I've been here, I think I know the answer.
Oh, you know the answer. Okay, Eddie,
yes.
Professor Love,
yes.
Give us the answer. What do you think the answer is?
I think the answer will be number 3.
Who? What you talking about?
Yes.
So acting oblivious to it.
Yes, because out of all these other answers, that means you were actually looking at that girl before she said something. And this is very Korean. Okay? I'm trying to be more Koreanized. Mm-hmm. But if it was more like, a foreign, like over, the States, I would have chose probably 2 or 4.
2 or 4?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going for, since Oppa was in here,
yes.
We're trying to go for as Korean as possible. So
yes.
You feel that number 3 is going to be the right answer.
Yes, I have a very good feeling today. No? Wait. And you, Nuna?
I'm trying to think as a girl's perspective. I don't think any of these would make me feel that good. Oh, so it looks like our producer's saying her husband's probably going to be mixing a little bit of both. So they'll be mixing 3. Oh, wait, who are you talking about? And even if they were going to be bringing up the subjects, like, no, even if I didn't see her, you're going to be prettier than she is. I think today's not Eddie's day because I'm doing like, oppa. Save me. Okay, so Sophie says 3. Siska says 2 is the safe answer, but no, 3 sounds more reasonable because it means he didn't pay attention to the girl. Okay, so everybody's pretty much on your team.
Yeah.
Raul was saying, okay, I think, this is more Korean. So, team 3. Everybody's pretty much going for 3 at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel that if I'm going to be in a relationship, I want to be on the same page where I don't think that number 1 would be so offending. So if I say, like, if I walk down the street, I'm like, oh, he's good looking. If my significant other can say, yeah, he's pretty good looking, I think that would be a really interesting conversation to have. Same with girls. If I walk down the street and say, oh, she's pretty, and be like, oh, yeah, I think she's pretty. I feel that would not be a bad answer. But that's just me.
Yeah, I think personality, you always say, everyone has a different personality.
That's why this POV, this is like, it's so hard because I'm proven each and every week that I'm totally not a girl.
So I feel like if I get the answer right this week, I'm going to continue on with that kind of focus for the rest of the segments. Yes, because, I've been, poking here and there about, what kind of, vibes this is getting at. So, yes.
You're going to stick with that?
Yes, if I get this right today.
Okay, you're going to stick with that. Mm-hmm. So I feel it's a trap no matter what answer they give, but it feels like, I think that Eddie feels like he's going the safe route. I'm going to go with number 1. I'm going to go with number 1. So we're going to see what kind of results come out and see if, I'm probably going to be digging my hole deeper and deeper and deeper. So if you have any more messages for us, send them in what?
The tone is the answer.
The tone is the answer. Siska was saying, Eddie gave the same reason as me. Exactly. Great minds think alike. So we're going to see if this is actually true or not. We're going to be looking at some more messages coming up next. So get ready to give your advice to our listeners as well. But what we're going to do is take a quick song break and then come back. We got Infinite singing Neko Haza, Be Mine.
I'm in London.
I'm in Australia,
Tokyo, the Philippines,
Finland, Indonesia,
New York.
Arirang Radio.
Now live in Seoul.
I don't know how you dance to our logo like that, but okay, thank you, Eddie. Lulu saying, yes, long-haired, princely Eddie needs to make a comeback. Lulu saying, I'm with Isak. I think this is a trap, but I'm going to say the second one. Okay, so Lulu said answer 2.
Okay.
And Lulu was also saying that the panicked Eddie is super cute.
The panicked Eddie, okay.
Now, Ronald's going to go with number 2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Most of our listeners are going with number 3. Siska says, number 1 is an honest answer, though. If me, I would appreciate that answer just like Isak. Okay, so it looks like that 1, 2, and 3 are getting the most amount of votes.
Yes.
The 4 and number 5 are just, kind of out of it. Mm-hmm. So, what are the answers?
Okay, the answers again, I'm gonna, was, number 1.
Okay.
Wow, she really is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, nah, you're way more prettier.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, huh? Who?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, yeah, I see, I think so. And number 5 is, you can tell she fixed her whole face. So yes, we did get the answers, and it is. Last week we got the answers, and there was reasons if you pick this answer.
Exactly.
This is so hardcore, so savage.
Okay, so savage. So do we want to give the right answer first, or do we want to give all the wrong answers first?
I think we should go with the wrong answers first.
Okay, so read the wrong answers for us.
Okay, number 1 was wrong.
Okay, sorry, I was wrong.
Well,
okay.
She really is pretty.
Okay.
But that means, are you, pushing and pulling with me right now? Please stop that awkward push and pull, is what the girl is saying to the boy.
Okay, I'm playing mind games. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Number 2 is also wrong.
Okay, number 2 is also wrong. Sorry, guys.
No, you're way more prettier.
Okay.
Which means, I knew you would say that. Now the trust I had in you just crumbled down. Whew.
Wow. Okay. Next one?
Also, number 4. Is wrong.
Okay.
I see. I think so. She's so-so, right? It means, when you say so-so, to us, it means so pretty.
Oh wow. Okay. See, I knew it was going to be a trap. So that I don't know.
Really?
Our producer outside is like, I don't know. Me neither. I don't know. Girls really redo that? Okay, we're savage. Okay, now number 5.
So there's 3 and 5.
Okay.
Which one do you think is the answer? Which one do you think is the right answer?
At the rate that we're going, I think, Eddie, you got it right today.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Number 3 is the right answer.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And well, actually, number 5 is the wrong answer because she
got her face fixed.
Yeah, you can tell she fixed her whole face, and the girl would be like, fixing your face isn't that bad. It's not something you should judge.
That is a very Korean perspective, I feel.
And even I can, because they're saying even I could do, something here and there. So, yes. Number 3, of course, is, who? The right answer because, that means, it's very, how should I say, very smoothly it's saying, oh, I only see you. I don't have the time, and I don't need the time to look around to see other girls.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So he got it right. So everybody's like, yeah, team 3 won.
Mm-hmm. Team 3.
Anya's saying 3 is always right. And Cisco, 3 is always the right answer.
Huh.
And then Cisco is saying, aw, man, why is number wrong when it's so honest? But apparently if we say that, it means that we're playing mind games and we're doing like a push and pull there. Yeah.
So also, like I said before, I think it's very different.
Xana was saying, and this is probably for those of you who watch the drama, Xana was saying, this is a very my idea is Gangnam Beauty type of a mentality, which is a recent hit drama here in Korea.
And I'm actually recently watching this again. So, Professor Love.
Yeah, Professor Love, watching the right dramas.
Okay, yes.
But I think I can come to, like, for number 5, for me, it's not so much about like the girl saying, oh, I could do stuff too. I don't see why that could be a problem. I think I would start questioning the fact of why a guy would know if a girl got her nose or her eyes done. It's just like, why are you checking up if a girl, like, how do you know? Unless he is a plastic surgeon, and that just changed the story. That's just him being a workaholic.
But I think it's also very different in Korea and in the States, or in
other parts of the world.
Yes, because Korea, plastic surgery is very common, and usually around 50% of the people know if you've done plastic surgery just by looking at you, because we're so accustomed to it, and it's very natural. So yeah, I think
Yeah, and it's just more custom. Okay, so we have some more messages to look at. So could you please help us continue on with our next story?
Yes. This is actually, we have 2 stories.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the first one is from Alden from the Philippines. Hi, guys. I do have someone that I like in my previous job. We were close friends, as in super close. So when I did accept the fact that I'm having some feelings for him, I told him one-on-one. Do you think that's the right thing to do, or would you rather change what I believe in? After what happened, it seems like he does avoid me, and we're not doing what we usually do before, and it's breaking me apart. Please help me.
Eddie, quick question. Mr. Professor Love?
Yes?
Can you date somebody that you were friends with?
Yes.
Okay.
But depending on the friendship.
Meaning?
Like how you got close, or how long you've been close. I think it's very different.
Okay. So do you mean that if you're too close with them, you can't date them, or okay? So if you're like really like, bro.
Yes, then no
Never.
way. Very awkward.
Very awkward. So if you're just like in the same acquaintances, like you're in the same circle of friends, you see them every once in a while, but you're quote friends, but you never really got a chance to like very deeply have a conversation with them, then you could probably date them.
Yes.
Okay. Because see, when I see stuff like this, I commend people who do this, because I'm the type of person that I can never date a person that I've been friends with. For me, if there's not attraction within the first couple meetings with them, or within the first few hours with them, any conversation that I have, if I feel that I haven't had a certain connection with them, That's it.
Yes, she told me yesterday as well. Yes, she told me that even for me, she would never be able to date me because she's like, you're like,
You're the same with me. You said the same thing. You said the same thing of how long you've known somebody, how deep you've known them. It's the same thing. So let's just put it this way. If Eddy and I were ever the last two people on the earth, we would just leave that be.
Sorry, humanity.
Sorry, humanity. That
Sorry.
would be it. He is more of a brother to me than anything. So that would be, yeah. So Cisco's saying, oh, Isak, that's a great question, right?
Mm-hmm. But also, as I'm thinking about it, I think it depends on how you, like, the tension and the feelings of when you first became friends. Was it like, oh, I like her. Oh, she's very nice, but all of it, it's so.
But you were cautious, or like there was certain circumstances. Like, okay, I get that too. So Alden actually said they like the person, and now they're awkward. Mm-hmm. So what to do?
Wow, this is very. I feel like when these two first met, the guy was just like, oh, friend, bro. It was like that. But for her, it was like, oh, she had that little spark in the beginning, but since they're close friends, she sort of hid it without herself knowing, and now since it's out, it's going to be very awkward.
So you feel that he's just avoiding her because of that?
Yeah, because she says, they're not doing things that they used to do before. So I think for him it would be very awkward because now he knows that she likes him. For him that he has to keep some boundaries.
So you feel that he's putting up walls and setting some boundaries because he doesn't want to be mean.
Yes.
So pretty much Alden has been friend-zoned.
Yes. Oh, wow. So rough.
I mean, well, that's what you're saying. I'm just hoping that our listeners can understand what we have come to the agreement with.
It was her.
Okay, I was the one that said it. Okay, so for our listeners, please tell us what you think Alden should do. We do have a lot of other messages coming in, so I want to try to read these as well. But for Alden, if you have any more advice, maybe is there supposed to be another go at it? Maybe they should try again, even though Eddy thinks that they've been friend zoned. So tell us what you think. Give us your opinion and maybe some help for Alden. And we're going to be also looking at those. We're all singing Brutally Honest, Isak. I'm sorry. We're going to take a quick song break since I'm so brutally honest today. And we're going to come back and then look at some more messages and also your answers too. So what we're going to do is take a listen to Yuju and Sunyeol on the track with Poetin Martit. Cherish. And we'll see you guys back after this with more of our TMA. So he was singing during the song break. So I think we need to start, like, maybe next week I'm going to have to make Eddy sing again because I think he's getting a little itchy, to sing for the listeners.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Okay, so some of our listeners were, Xana needs to go. Professor Eddy, I trust you. You got to do great today.
Thank you.
You can do it, right? You got this.
I believe in me because you believe in me.
Aww. And Cisco's saying, here's a common thing friends end up dating as long as they're not too close of friends, and have a sister-brother relationship beforehand. Anya was saying it helped me to try to avoid him for some time. In the meantime, because he was being a little too extra. He didn't even hug me when he wished me a happy birthday, but after I got a significant other later, we got back to normal.
Yes.
Okay. And then Raul was making a really good point. So when you are close friends with someone, the attraction is lower. But if you know very little about them, then you want to get a chance to know them a little bit better. So I think what you were saying and what I was saying is kind of like coming together. And our listeners kind of have the same agreement on that.
But of course, there are some possibilities that, there are a lot of movies about that, friends becoming significant others and living a happy, long life. But that's very rare, I think, very rare.
One of the Korean dramas, Reply 1997, with Seo In-guk and Toonji. I did not understand that relationship at all. They grew up together. They're literally like brothers and sisters. They lived under the same roof their entire life. And there's lines in there. There's they probably are so alike that their farts smell the same. And yet they end up dating when they are in their 20s, and then they end up getting married.
But the point of the drama is, as you go on to the end of the film, end of the series, they go back to the past, and you can tell that they sort of like each other, but are keeping it a secret because they're so close. You missed that point? That was the main point.
Okay, 서인국, I can tell that. Oh, okay, no, you're right. Okay, no, you're right.
We've been doing this for 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay,
Girls
you're right.
always have
Okay.
secrets, but yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And I recently watched that too, so yeah.
No, that's like my go-to drama when I'm just like want to have something on, because coming from a True Club HOT member, excuse me, did you just laugh? Excuse me, did you just laugh?
The fine dust. It's in here too. Oh, the dust is in here. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Okay, so let's get back. We have another story that we need to get into for today, so let's kind of do that. So Christian sent this in. Could you please read that?
Yes, from the Philippines. Okay, there's this one guy who always sends me messages and makes sure to text me. And he is really sweet, and we always talk even late at night, just wondering how our day was spent. I can't help but to fall in love with him, but as a girl, I don't want to jump into conclusions. What if I was just overreacting? How can I ask him how he really feels?
So sounds like something from the movie. He's just not that into you. So, please, Eddie.
He is into you.
He
Plain and
is.
simple. He is into you.
Okay, no, hold on, rewind. So, way back when, a friend of mine had this very similar situation. The guy was sending her hearts
Yes.
in the text messages.
Yes.
A guy was sending her hearts. So I was like, no, yeah, say something. You know, if he's not going to make the first move, you do it. She's like, okay, I will. She got turned down.
Oh.
See, what are you going to say about that?
Okay. While we dig deeper into this,
Okay.
it's depending on what kind of personality the guy is. Is he a talker? Does he like to talk with you a lot? You know, does he like to, you know?
He had a little bit of like that, almost like feminine side of talking with people.
Then of course.
Then that was the problem.
So for me, if I send you a text at late at night, say, "Oh, how was your day at work? What did you eat today?" That means I am interested in you.
Yeah, because Eddie, if you ever sent me that text message, I'd be like, boy, you crazy.
No, there'll be a reason.
What do you, yeah, they'd be like, what do you want?
Yeah, I'd be like, no, did you eat today? It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, can you buy me food? I'm hungry.
Yeah, there's going to be a reason behind this. If you ever texted me really late at night and I was like, dude, I want something, I'd be like, what do you need now? What is it that I have to give you at this hour of the evening? Tell me. Okay, so you feel like, Christine, it's a green light.
Yes.
She should.
Because, like you said, if they have a sort of like a more feminine side, and they like to talk, and it's very different. But if, you know, personally you know him and he's not that much of a talker with his friends or others, then yes, that is green light for you. Because for guys, we really don't like talking on the phone a lot. Or texting a lot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. It's like, wait, the light went on. It's like, oh.
Yeah, it's very. But there are some people who are very, you know, very different. But I think in my shoes, and I'm thinking about, you know, about this story. Yes, it is a green light for you because, you know, he's asking you what you ate, what time did you go home,
What you did that day.
yes,
Lots of details.
and that's like him giving you hints, like, yo,
I like you.
yes,
And Ron is saying, I agree with Eddie.
yes, and you can tell it's gonna be more of a green light if he's asking more questions like, oh, what kind of movies do you like? And you'd be like, oh, I like romantic comedy. And you'd be like, oh, you know, there's a movie that's coming on next week. I heard it's a very nice romantic comedy movie. Let's go check it out. Or things like that. There are a lot of hints.
Okay, there's a lot of hits. And Ron is saying, ooh, Eddie's on fire.
Fire! Oh, sorry.
Siska's saying, I think it depends on the guy's personality. Gosh, Eddie, you're such a genius today. All of your answers, I agree with you.
I think it's because I had a talk with Danuna and Subin and Marshall yesterday. We were talking about all, like, everything, and, you know, it just hit me. I was like, boom, oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah, Subin and myself were really we were making fun of Eddie a lot yesterday.
They're like, you, Professor Love, you? Well.
Especially Subin. Subin's like, oh, ew, how, Eddie, ew, what? She was like, how can he be Professor Love? No, never. So yeah, it was one of those.
Please, someone record this hour for me and send it to me so I can show it to her, like, here.
I give good advice. Good advice. Now, you have some tips. So I feel that a lot of the questions today are talking a little bit about, like, are you in a relationship? And we call this some in Korea.
Yes.
And so you're kind of dating, you're kind of not. You're kind of on this little wave of push and pull. You've got the fluttery feelings going on. You're not going steady yet. You're not dating, but you're kind of like, you're flirting.
Yes, you are.
So I think you have some tips on this. So could you give those to us?
Okay, these are 5 tips on how to level up your love chemistry little by little.
Okay, so gauge up, level up. We need to do this.
Yes. Number 1, a lot of eye contact. Yes, and it will be more effective if you smile a little while doing eye contact. So look into each other's eyes more.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, after you said that was like really cringy-worthy, but okay.
Number 2, like when you ask, what are you doing? For example, how was your day? What are you doing after work? When are you going to sleep? Well, like I just said,
Okay, the small things.
The small things, like taking care of them, making them feel appreciated or wanted or...
Ooh.
I'm on fire today.
Yeah, you are.
Huh. Number 3, make a nickname. Make a name only you can call her or him or each other. Something very special.
Some pet names.
Yes. I don't know about that, but yes.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
Yeah. Number 4, slight touching. Like, brushing the dust off the clothes, putting hand lotion, or, fidgeting with the hands. Little touches here and there.
Okay, I just imagined the hand lotion part, and I think I would have probably, like, slapped something if I got that. No, I've seen this before. I don't remember which couple it was, but it was like one of those like fake celebrity couple type things, and somebody put hand lotion on the other person, and I'm just like, oh. I mean, I like getting my hands massaged when I go to get my nails done, but I don't know if I want my significant other doing that.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, different.
Everybody's different.
And the last number 5 is, match the walking pace. If the pace is the same, it is more comfortable. It will make me feel like you're leaning on your significant other.
Yes, please. I walk slow. Don't walk ahead of me, Eddie.
What?
Eddie?
No.
Oh my goodness. Yesterday, I felt like such a grandma with those 3 because they were walking so fast. I was like, what is going on? Okay, so I'm going to try to drag out all of our guests out of the studio a lot more often because I think that Eddie warmed up a little. He's on fire, I think, thanks to it. I think we need to do this more often. Thank you, Eddie. We're going to actually embarrass you as we say goodbye to you today.
Why?
Are you ready for that?
Why?
Because we're going to listen to your track, JJCC's song. You were able to collaborate with a amazing veteran artist, Tony. So we're going to get a chance to listen to your song, Oppa Deso, on the flower bed, right there, that flower bed. And we're going to get a chance to see you next week.
선배님 사랑합니다.
Bye.